the Liverpool Half Marathon 2026 is almost here and BTR have updated the course. So in this video I'm going to go over all of the updates that they've done, the new route, so you're confident when you get on the start line in March. First of all, there's an updated time of 9:30 and it's starting at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, where you'll have bag drops that'll take your baggage to the finish. So from the start we're going to come down Waterloo Street, which is in the direction of Costco towards the city centre from the Hill Dickinson Stadium, before we come past Home and Bargain and do a left onto Paisley Street, where you'll just hit your first mile. We'll then turn onto King Edward Street before turning onto Chapel Street and Exchange Street, coming back down onto the Strand. This is where you'll hit your second mile of the half marathon and where a lot of crowds will be. You'll know from last year, if you ran it last year, this is the main road through Liverpool, runs past the Liver buildings, the Albert Dock and a load more landmarks in Liverpool. It's quite a straight road, nice and flat, as you're running down towards your first major incline on Upper Parliament Street. So this year there's going to be 15,000 people running. They've increased it by 3,000 with this change, so the support is going to be absolutely incredible. It's going to be an extra 3,000 people running the streets of Liverpool, and I think it's just going to make the race a lot better and even more amazing than it was. So this is where the course changes slightly. We're going to do a left onto St James's Street, up Cornwallis Street, past the Chinese Arch on Great George Street, before then coming past one of the major landmarks, the Liverpool Cathedral, and then back on to Upper Parliament Street to finish that first climb of the race, where we're then going to head off towards Princess Avenue in the direction of Sefton Park. The support here is always absolutely amazing. Last year they had different bands on and things as you were entering the park. It was absolutely incredible. The map is a little difficult to read that BTR have produced, so I believe that while we're in Sefton Park it'll be miles 5, 6 and 7, but the park is absolutely amazing. It's lovely to run around and you'll absolutely love this part of the race. The only bit with the race that you might need to take into account for is because it's not starting where it normally does by the Liver buildings, you are going to take a bit more time getting down towards the Hill Dickinson Stadium, so make sure you leave a little bit earlier, but they have delayed the start by half an hour, which should mean that you'll be able to get down to the start in enough time to get prepared, do your warm-up and get to the start of the race ready to try and break them PBs. So as we come round Sefton Park, we'll be coming up to the halfway point. Doesn't say on here where the drink stops are, but they were in an absolutely amazing place last year. So the updates BTR have done, it takes out the horrible bit of Otterspool Park where you have to come down into the narrow footpaths. This should all be wide. It should mean that you'll be able to really go for these PBs. It should make this course a really good chance of going for that half marathon PB that you want to. This year I'm going to be trying to break 90 minutes, so if you do see me, make sure you shout and cheer on, as I'll need all that support you can give. So as you come out of Sefton Park, you're then going to enter into Princess Park, which is another amazing park just outside of Liverpool city centre. You will then double back on yourself as you come back down towards Upper Parliament Street, back down towards the Strand, where we're then going to take a left and we're going to come down behind the back of the Exhibition Centre in Liverpool and the M&S Arena. This is where you're down along the waterfront. It can get a bit windy, but the crowd's absolutely amazing again. You'll then come down past the Albert Dock. As you're coming down towards the finish, it's now starting to feel in grasp. Coming down towards mile 13, you do a turn, which you can then see the finish line, and you can see the Liver buildings right in front of you. You know, you just got to do that last 100 metres all the way to the end, and you have finished the 2026 BTR Liverpool Half Marathon. And then all there is left to do is pick up that medal that you deserve and go off for some food and a drink in Liverpool city centre. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it helps you smash them PBs. The course looks absolutely amazing, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and I'll see you there.